So what I mean by that is I'm not quitting YouTube, but I am quitting playing the YouTube game like a game. And what I mean by that is that if you listen to YouTube gurus, the people that tell other YouTubers how to do YouTube, how to be successful on YouTube, they all have a set of like rules in common. Niche down, title and thumbnail first, have a hook, have an intro, um, editing styles, those come and go, those change. Be authentic, whatever that means, be yourself, whatever that means. But have a target audience, like know who you're talking to, script it out, or at least make points, know what you are going to say. There are a whole lot of like rules. If you want to be successful on YouTube, it is the prevailing wisdom. You should follow those rules. And I have tried, and I'm about to sneeze, sorry. I have tried to follow all those rules, but what it has gotten me is I have niched myself down into a corner of weight loss videos, which it's not that I hate them. I love talking about weight loss. It is a topic that is near and dear to my heart. However, the part that I have a problem with is only talking about weight loss. And I feel I've niched myself too narrow, where I almost feel I'm being painted as by myself on YouTube as a weight loss expert, advice giver. I don't know. And yes, I know what to tell you, and I fully believe in everything I say. But I also believe that you are so much more than your weight. And I have said that in many videos before. But I feel like if I just keep making weight loss videos, that becomes all I am to you. And I really value the relationship that some of us are building here on my channel. There are some of you who are so supportive, and I think you are the ones who have stuck around because of these more real, relaxed style videos, the style where I'm like now, just sitting on my bedroom floor, chatting to a friend, basically. More unedited, more unscripted, more off the cuff, which again goes against all the YouTube rules. And it just feels like I have niched or boxed myself into a space where I can't be myself anymore. And I don't mind doing listicle videos like 10 tips to help your weight loss. That video did well, people enjoyed it, but there's no genuine human connection in a video like that. And I'm not saying we always need to go deep and we always have to connect, but I also need to do videos that are good for me, for my soul. And so I have to break playing the YouTube game. And what I mean, again, also by that, the last point is that as a content creator, we are told a whole lot of things about the algorithm this, the algorithm that. You know, obviously I spend time watching videos on how to improve my videos. I watch videos on how to improve my channel. I watch videos on how to grow my channel, because like any artist or anybody who creates something, you want it to be well received. You want it to do well, whether that's monetary, so financial gain off YouTube, whether that's views, clicks, eyeballs. You want your work to be well received. But I've also realized that if I do YouTube just to play the game, just to get more views, just to get more money through ad revenue, it puts too much weird pressure on me in my head. And then I can't just be myself. And I want to just be myself. I want to make videos that, obviously, that you guys want, that resonate with you. But also, I want to make videos that I would want to watch. And some of those videos that I make are not particularly riveting for me, maybe because I know that weight loss stuff already, or because it is too much of a listicle. And I find listicle videos, and what a listicle is, you know, when you have 5 habits, 10 steps, you're listing things. I find that the listicle videos, it is formulaic. It does work. I'm not opposed to it, but I just want to expand and open up my channel to more possibilities. And I want it to be more me, more of I can't talk. I'm too excited. I'm excited because it's a new direction that I'm terrified of going in, because I've started to niche myself into weight loss because they do tell you when you do like a YouTube course, they say you look at the videos on your channel that are doing well and you double down on those videos. And I have tried to do that. I've done that. But you see, it's all a trial and error. It's a game. And then sometimes I will almost copy a video that did well, and then it doesn't do well. It's like, go figure. And so what it brings me to is I have to reignite my passion, my spark for YouTube. And what is my passion? Where am I good at? This. Talking to you ladies, those of you who are watching, talking to you in a real way, because I know you are a real flesh and blood human being with emotions and problems and stresses and challenges, and you're not one-dimensional. And sometimes the listicle videos are a bit one-dimensional. That's why they feel less personal. When I talk about weight loss going forward, which will not be every video, but I will still, it will be more from a personal, like, this is what I do, this is what I don't do. And I do try and insert that as well, but I just need to make this channel more of a reflection of me, not because I'm important, but because I, as a human being, reflect you back to you. And that's kind of the where I'm not going to break away from YouTube, where I'm going to break away from the game of it, is not only thinking about the algorithm, not only thinking about what the audience wants, what do they want, because then you go too broad, or you try and be too popular. That's it. You try and aim for popularity, but you lose your own voice. And I do think my voice needs to be heard. My real voice, not just my 10 steps, 5 steps, 8 habits, whatever. So, moving forward, ladies, I am scared, because I'm scared I will lose some subscribers, and I may. But the joy is I may also gain more of you. And I think those of you who stick around, that's where I was going with that earlier thought. I must loop back. Those of you who do watch on the regular, and there are some of you, a handful of you, I know all of your handles by name in my head now. Those of you who comment regularly, who give me that boost, I want to make videos for you. And I think you guys who stick around, I'm assuming you stick around for these more authentic, one-on-one, relaxed, chatty videos where you get to know me, because anyone almost could make a 10 steps, 5 habits, 12 steps, whatever, those videos where they list off. And I like them. I like them. There's a time and a place for those. But I need to also allow myself to express and to try new things on the channel, and not to be afraid that if I veer out of this little niche, that I'm not going to get views. Because if I play the game just trying to get views and by proxy, hopefully ad revenue, it's too constricting, and it makes me feel like I'm not an artist. And the truth is, I am an artist. I'm a trained artist. That is what I am trained to be and to do. If you have followed me for longer than a couple of years, in 2023, you might remember, I lost my art contract. I made a video, in fact, I'll link to it down below, about reinventing myself in my 40s, where I lost my art contract. So I was actually a painter, doing painting for a living, and I was doing that for 20 years. So that is my whole, I am trained and geared, and I think like, and I act like, and in my soul, I'm an artist, a creator. And where I've gone wrong with YouTube is, and this is no fault of my partners, and it's no fault of mine, but I've been trying to make YouTube into a business, a revenue stream, and it stands to reason. We all want to get monetary value from our talents. But if that is my only thought, I feel like YouTube doesn't feel right for me. And I think some of you have seen that struggle, that internal struggle inside of me, where you can see it. It's obvious. My channel goes in many, many directions. I don't have a consistent thumbnail design. And that's another part that I want to fight against. They all tell you have a consistent look and feel and image to your thumbnail. But I enjoy the variety because I'm an artist. Sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that. So you guys, you've noticed my thumbnails are all over the show. That is intentional because I do believe that, like, I'm not one of these huge channels where I'm not a brand. I'm not trying for brand recognition. I'm trying to aim for authenticity. So every thumbnail, I do it myself. Every video, I edit it myself. Every word I speak, I think of it myself. Yes, in the last video, I got an AI to print out some points and I read that to you, but I cannot stick to a script. I'm always a bit off the cuff. I always talk from my heart, and that is what I enjoy. And so I do fear that if I dive into this style, I do lose views and viewers, maybe, possibly, but I might gain some new ones. And if I am to be on YouTube for the long haul, I need to do it in a way that is far more me. And again, I've experimented. What does that even mean? Be yourself. For me, what that means, I've experimented with a lot of makeup, less makeup, always having my hair done, not having my hair done, more jewelry, less jewelry, nails done, because one does think, okay, I'm on YouTube. I need to look like a glamorous presenter. I need to look polished. I need to look the part. And I don't. I actually don't. I need to be me. I will best serve you just by being myself. I know that. Deep in my heart, I know that, because the YouTubers I resonate with are the ones who really are more true and authentic to themselves. And it's very hard to be authentic talking to a phone. It is the weirdest thing. So I keep trying to imagine your faces. I keep trying, as I sit here talking to my phone, I try and imagine your real, genuine faces, who you are. And it really helps. Every time you guys leave me a comment, I paint a clearer picture of the people that are watching, and it's wonderful. And I don't want to name all your usernames and handles, but I know who you are. I value you. And that is what YouTube has given to me, and where it is special to me is in the connection that we have in the comment section. I really still make it my mission to try and answer each and every single comment. And so today, I would really value it if you would tell me what parts of my channel you really enjoyed, just to see if I am on the right track. Although I know some of you will enjoy the weight loss stuff, and I won't stop. I will probably angle it more from my angle, like this is what I do. Because the other part that boxes me in a bit is, like, recently I've gone through a bit of a tough time, personal stuff, where I was emotionally eating. I wasn't even trying to hit my protein goals. Who cared about fiber? Just bring on the cake, bring on the coffee freezers, all the sugars. But I also recognized I needed that comfort in my life at that time. That sort of difficulty is passing, but food was a comfort. And I'm human. I'm a human. So I can give you weight loss advice, but I'm also human. I'm also struggling. And I do sometimes feel like if I'm the one standing here telling you how to lose weight, surely you expect me to be in like tip-top shape. So I don't want to come across as a hypocrite, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't want to do so much weight loss advice that I feel I need to be in the best shape, the leanest person on the planet, because I also want to be human. I want to have seasons of gaining a bit, losing a bit. We're human. It happens. And this is where, for me, the weight loss advice is too constricting, because I've said it before, but I will say it again, and I'll remind you guys. I know that you are amazing. You're the same amazing person with the weight on you or the weight off you, whether you have 100 kilograms extra weight or not. That spark inside of you, the spark of who you are, is still the same spark. And I know it sounds all lovey-dovey, but it is. It's the truth. It's my truth. I think of myself when I was a bit heavier. I was the same person. When I was at my leanest, same person inside. But unfortunately, people do treat you a bit differently when you are in better shape. It's not fair. I don't like it. And so these more nuanced topics are things that I would like to explore. I want to talk about the changes that we go through as we age. I want to retouch on HRT. I need to just allow myself freedom to just get these topics out there, because I never know which video will land truly with somebody. Even if that video only gets 5 views, if it gets 5 views with the right people, and I touch somebody, I touch you. I don't want to touch you, but you know what I mean. I touch your heart and your soul. Then that is why I do this. And right now, let me be honest with you guys. My monthly revenue off of ad revenue is only like $80 a month. That is nothing. And so if I am continuing to bang my head against this wall for $80 a month, it just doesn't feel right. But it didn't feel right anyway, even if the money was there, although obviously that sometimes can trap you. You get golden handcuffs. So for my soul and for your soul, I know you need to hear some of what I have to say, which is how desperate we are how desperately we need, us females, how desperately we need self-love. We all need it. I need it. You need it in buckets full, because we live in a society that is not set up to support females through the aging process. It is just horrendous. We don't feel like we're allowed to get old. As Brooke Shields' book title says, Brooke Shields is not allowed to get old. Women in our society are not allowed to age, even though we're fighting back. There's many, many older women like on YouTube and TikTok fighting back, but the prevailing theme, and you see it in the actresses in Hollywood, is that we must look young or look younger than we are at all times. Be younger, act younger, dress younger, sound younger. And it is a lot of pressure, and it is, so we need to talk about that as well, guys. And I want to talk about many, many topics. So I hope you will come along with me for the ride. I hope you are here for it. I'm here for breaking some of these YouTube rules, which means thumbnails could be anything. I might even break the rule and make a video and then title it. Oh my God, like that is a cardinal sin as a YouTuber. But as an artist, it is not a sin. And so I've come to the conclusion that I need to approach YouTube as an artist. And if you are a fellow creator watching this, I urge you to maybe think about just flipping the whole YouTube thing on its head. Don't worry about the algorithm. Upload whenever the heck you want to upload. If you have 2 videos in a day, upload them both. And if you've got nothing for the rest of the week inside of you, who cares? I know we are slaves to what we perceive the algorithm to be. And I think that is stifling creativity. We are slaves to, well, I need my title and my thumbnail first. And yes, it does help, because you can obviously talk about the title as you talk. But that's not how art comes out. Sometimes I sit down, I switch on, and I just know what needs to come out, but it takes me a while to get there. And I will title the video in arrears, like after I've made it. Why is that a problem? I don't get it. I don't get it. I know what they mean, but that's if you're aiming for commercial success, and I would love commercial success, but I need to be myself. I need to be an artist here on this platform, and the art is self-expression so that we together can explore ourselves. And I thought, well, that's so vain. Who wants to just listen to me prattle on and on? But I realized that I like listening to other people talk, because they are a mirror to me. So as they talk through a topic, it helps me sort out my feelings around that topic, and therein lies the value. So stop questioning yourself, Louise. That's what I'm telling myself. And if you are a creator on YouTube, stop questioning yourself. Find your voice, find your voice, find your voice. If you've never done YouTube and you are not a creator on YouTube, thank your lucky stars. It's a really, really difficult game. And it's one that I am quitting. I'm quitting the game. I'm doing it as art for me. And also, lastly, before I forget, because I'm very bad at self-promotion, come join me on my membership if you want to have more behind the scenes, more real conversations, off the cuff, unscripted. And now it's getting hot, as you can see. We are in the humid, hot period of our summer here in South Africa. It is 35 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it is really hot. I've got the windows closed in the bedroom because of all the noise outside. So now I need to open them, get some air. Love and leave you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.